What? What do you want? Alright, gonna go do some more kiting. Gonna try something a little bit different this time. Gonna wear a weighted vest, and I'm bringing myself a fake throttle. So I remember my first couple days when I felt really great about kiting, and then I was kiting really well with the motor on. As soon as it's like, hey, launch time, and you're that new, there's just so much going on. Getting that throttle in your hand messes with you. You got all that weight on your back. It really contributes to a mental thing. When I've got something mental going on and I'm not confident, even if I could do it flawlessly, foreign it happens to me and everything, I just can't do it. Either it comes from piano, work, or all sorts of stuff. If I don't have the confidence, the performance just really suffers. I'm gonna see if this is gonna help me practice it all. There. I'm gonna use some weights because I could use the exercise. Definitely built the dad bod back up, and it is freaking hot out. All right, you ready for this? Gotta practice with the throttle. Got no wind. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah. All right, so I've got a little audio recorder on this. I'll sync up with that video. I'm just full of freaking wisdom. And yeah, I'm not the coldest beer in the fridge. Never said my elevator went all the way up to the top. Sweet. And sure enough, I have student buddies that got their motors, and they said they're really struggling with no wind launches, so probably what I need to work on. Ooh, needs a Tums. Forward, tension, show them straight. Run, squeeze, half throttle, surging, full throttle. Okay, going to trees. Pulled the wrong brake. Woof, I need some Tums. Drank like a big thing of V8 before I got out here. That was a bad choice. Oh, the other thing I'm trying to do is get some brake pressure on inflations. Like, there's a lot of times I just keep my brakes at the pulleys even when I'm inflating. That wing just likes to surge on me. Brake. Okay, lost toggle for a second. Half throttle, full throttle, trees. Okay, bring her down. Now as I'm doing this, I am keeping in the back of my mind that controlling the glider is the most important part of this. Ultimately, I want to make sure that's flying over me nice and straight before I go full commitment. Definitely need this weight vest. I took a huge before I came out here. I feel 5 pounds lighter. So one of my $1 million ideas is called the flushable spoon. I mean, don't you hate it when you're taking a dump and you accidentally pinch one off and you end up spending the next 5 hours wiping and a couple rolls of toilet paper? Yeah. Check, run, release, half throttle, full throttle, brake pressure, full throttle. Oh man, freaking breeze. I'd be flying right now. Full throttle. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on brakes up, brake up, come on. All right, let's land this. Brake. Go this way, much better. Look forward, move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late. Hey, I'm pretty satisfied about the throttle test. Take a deep breath. Brake. Diggity dog. Well, that worked out the way it should have. I haven't had a throttle in my hand in 2 months now. I had fun, except for that it's hot as last Friday. Went to go do kickball. They picked a new field that was small, completely surrounded by trees. Winds were gusty that day, and I was like, yeah, I'll bring it out, do some kiting beforehand. That was absolutely trash. Just absolute. It was blowing all over the place. I basically put on 45 minutes of time on my wing, so I wasted money essentially. So I need to think about that going forward too. Is the wind conditions aren't right that day, just stop and forget forget about it. Not gonna make any progress, and you're just gonna put wear and tear on your wing. I'll show you what that looked like. Check it out, build. Ah! All right, these winds are swirling and changing directions on me. This is probably not gonna be a productive day. It's too enclosed. Oh man. Too gusty and stuff. I have to wait for lulls and do some forwards. It's even garbage kiting winds. I wouldn't even be doing this right now, but I got kickball, so I'm gonna be out here anyways. Might as well get some playtime in. Yeah, it's freaking hot. Milk was a bad choice. Old man starting to lactate. Yeah, I'm literally in a park, small park enclosed by trees, and this wind's just swirling. This is a complete waste of time. This is terrible content. Just terrible. Me sweat my off. Getting too old for this. Come on. Jeez. Always. Oh. This is not a good place to kite and not a good day, and I knew it. Yeah, screw this. Let's play some kickball. All right, back to kiting. All right. Why don't my socks match? Why am I wearing winter socks? It's probably time I should go see my therapist. Oh man, it is freaking hot out. Ugh. Why does red wine always come out yellow when you puke? All right, gotta get my trusty throttle. Remember, I've got an EXO throttle. I don't have a Polini or anything, so it's a little different. Because on the EXO, use your index finger. Check.
Go. Throttle, half throttle, full throttle, brake. Feeling good. Forward. Some steady brake. Cruising. Oh yeah. See, I always keep my brakes to the toggles. Never work out so good. I don't want to stall it. But, oh yeah. This feels great. What's the wind doing to me here? I'll land it. That was good. Nice. That was a good little run. Wing wasn't flying past me. Felt like I was nice in control. Yeah, that's the two things I'm trying to work on. Keeping the throttle in my hand and keeping symmetrical, steady brake pressure instead of just keeping it at the pulleys or pulling left or right as I need. But at the same time, not trying to stall my wing. I don't want to like overdo it to try to get off the ground. Let's get the throttle. Oh, that Malian. Alright, there we go. Snug my A's, aim it. Go! Check! Go! Half throttle. Looking good. Full throttle. A little bit of brake. Okay, just gonna kite the rest of the way. Whoa, it's surging. Come on, pump those crazy legs. Alright, stay. Stare ahead. Don't look up. Just feel it. Alright, you got this. If you pick the right conditions, you can have a much better time kiting than I've shown you. It's just getting hot. Don't you call yourself hot bird, Steve? Shut up. Hot diggity dog.
Whew. Oh man, I'm nasty. So, yeah, this is what I'm using. And it's kind of awkward for me because, so I've got an extra throttle. I thought I remembered that you actually use your index finger to squeeze it. So I had it up like this, and I just had my A's resting here, but if I stepped back, I didn't have tension on A's. So I mean, I guess I could still squeeze an extra throttle like that. And, I don't know. But either way, I'm used to having a throttle in my hand, even if it's awkward. I didn't have any problems whatsoever. And the other goal of mine was feeling that power band on inflation, like when it really is starting to fly, and then being able to add brake pressure to check that surge and keep it where I want it, because I know I've had a habit for a while where I would just keep my brakes up at the pulleys pretty much all the time unless I needed to turn or get underneath the wing. This last practice, I felt really good about keeping constant brake pressure when I needed it, to keep the wing where I wanted it. So if I felt it was wanting to fly and I wasn't running fast enough, I pull simultaneous brakes, but at the same time, if I really felt it tugging at me, making sure I keep my hands up. But finding that happy medium so the wing just wasn't going. So yeah, that was good. I was getting a little worried for a while because I was having crappy kiting sessions, but a lot of that was just because I was going to the wrong areas and I was doing it during the wrong days where it was gusting, swirling, rotor. It was just stupid. I was wasting my time. And I'm not going to launch in those conditions, so I don't know why I was practicing. Again, it came down to I wanted to have fun reverse kiting, but if you don't got the winds for it, just don't do it. This is the Midwest. Even if you think you got them, those just might be gusts, and then you'll just have a bad time. You're not going to fly in those.